So first off, how many rentals can you buy? Well, this depends on a lot of factors.
If you wanna sell your house very fast for cash, then HouseCashin gets the cash flowing.
Really, it's limitless. There is no rule or limit on the number of rental properties that one person can own. Really, what the limitation would be is your determination, how hard you're willing to work, and how much you're willing to invest into making this happen. Between financially, one, if you having more money certainly makes it easier, but it's not necessary. And number two is your time and doing the work to actually make it happen, because it will take some time. You do need to go through the steps of actually acquiring the rental properties and either managing them yourself or finding somebody else to manage them, and so on. So the answer to the question is there is no limit on how many rental properties you can purchase. That just would probably take a little bit more time to accumulate a larger portfolio if you were working with less money and you had less time to actually spend on your rental properties. Personally, like I said in the beginning, I personally own 17 rental units, and I've acquired those over about a 5-year period. And I have been working full-time in this business for a few years now. And then for the first couple of years, I also had a day job. But I wasn't 100% full force buying rental properties this entire time. I have spent a lot of time also flipping houses and doing wholesales and other real estate investment strategies. So if I had been focused on only buying rentals, I probably could have bought a lot more of them. But that's just to give you an idea of, and another factor to consider is that I am in a very high priced market here in Hawaii. So our median home price is over $1 million. So that definitely slows down the process as well. If you live in a market, let's say in the Midwest, or maybe you don't live there, but you want to invest there, you can buy rental properties in any market that you'd like. It's just up to you to choose whether you want to buy rental properties in your market where you live, or if you live in an expensive market and you'd rather buy rental properties in a cheaper market, you can usually should be able to buy a lot more rental properties a lot faster. The trade-off would be that they're going to be much cheaper properties that rent for much less. So you'll just have to decide. In my case, I considered buying homes in the Midwest where you could buy rental properties for $50,000 and get, financing and everything on them. But I decided to buy here in my own market so that I could be more hands-on. And I also recognized that I personally preferred to buy fewer rental properties that made the same amount of income. So as an example, I have a friend that owns 5 rentals on Maui and 57 rentals in Kansas, I believe. And he has always shared with me that his 5 houses on Maui produce more income than the 57 houses that he has in Kansas. So that's mind-blowing. And just to put things in perspective, just some of the things you'll want to consider when you're deciding, do I want to buy rental properties where I live, or do I want to buy them in a cheaper market, or maybe even a more expensive market?
If you wanna sell your house very fast for cash, then HouseCashin gets the cash flowing.